guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on the Power Wheels. Now a lot of y'all actually really liked the video and stuff on Power Wheels, and a lot of y'all gave some really good input. Somebody said I should use maybe a wiper motor. Somebody said I'll need a bigger ESC and stuff, and somebody else said I should use an 8S battery and stuff. So all that combined could be pretty good. So I'm still working on it. I know this guy who took kind of like a mobility scooter type deal and a push mower and kind of used the parts out of the scooter for the push mower to make it like an RC. So I want to talk to him and see what kind of stuff he used, because it was pretty cool. But yeah, keep putting in the comments ideals and stuff of the of what I should do and everything, because it really helps and everything, because I've never done this before. But I kind of know what I want to do. I just have to get the stuff to make it do what I want to do. But anyways, today, since we really don't have the steering or anything to do with steering or the motors and stuff to do the actual rear end, we're going to build the subframe of it, because I wasn't going to do it. But the tires and stuff I found are little tractor tires. I really like them. Basically, it's from I think it's from Royal King. Little tractor tires. I think that'd be pretty good. But I think we're going to build a 4-link. So we're not going to use metal, because metal would, steel and stuff. We could weld it, but it would be kind of heavy. But aluminum is our next choice. But I don't have any way to TIG up aluminum stuff. So I got this. This was $20 or $10 a piece. It's 72 inches or something. It's a little C-channel. I got 2 of them. Got some rivets. I actually just bought this. Got some rivets. I got some bolts just in case the rivets don't want to work. I bought a big pack of them. Bought new drill bits and stuff, because my... Oh, it's probably zip tied. No, I gotta cut that. My drill bits, I've killed all the small ones, so I picked that up, Harbor Freight. Killed my brushes, we don't need those, and of course that either. But some stuff I picked up today. So we're going to be basically building a little tube frame. I want to follow the whole bottom, and then I kind of want to come down, kind of like a trapezoid type deal on both sides, and then run extensions across. Hopefully this is going to be enough. If not, we'll have to get some more. But we will see when this gets started. Now, a couple of y'all was asking, well, haven't seen your daughter or anything like that. Well, if everything goes right, Georgia will be making an appearance Friday evening. We go in Thursday night, which this vlog comes out Thursday. So we go in at midnight, and then they're going to kind of induce her and everything. So hopefully she'll be here. So follow me on Instagram and even on TikTok and everything. Pink out, the Ghost and Pink out on TikTok. Instagram is GSparks11. Because I know as soon as she's born and stuff, I definitely want to post a picture, introducing her to the world. I'm so excited, because I've never had my own kid or anything like that. And yes, I am building a Power Wheels on tractor tires for my daughter. It's not even here yet, but I want to get a good start. I've been wanting to do this, so this is my chance to do it. So we're going to get started on building a subframe for an RC. And also for the rear end, I want to kind of put the motor in close for rear end to make it look like a rear end, kind of like a Ilmo A, which is motor on axle. And in the front, everything will be tied in, so the axle will all blend in and look cool. That's the goal. Now, I don't have a CNC machine or anything like that to do it, so we're going to try to do everything old school with grinders, drills, and really big hammers. Alright, well, daggone parts are falling off the Ford already. Alright, so trying to keep everything so I don't lose or anything. So what we're going to do is flip this up. I'm going to take the wheels and stuff back off, because I kind of need to see where I'm going to build the subframe. Basically, everything will be built on the subframe, and then the body of this will sit down on top of, and then we'll just bolt it like that. So we don't have to have the Power Wheels constantly here, because I really don't want to scratch it, because it's already scratched some places. But we're building it to be like a little off-road, little mud truck, crawler, tractor tire beast. Georgia's mud truck. Alright, we'll put a big old Cummins logo on it, make it run better. Just kidding. Anyways, I'm going to take the wheels and stuff off, and then well, I can start like figuring out where all the, I might be able to leave the wheels on, figuring out where everything we need, and we need to be an up, or if it's going to be flat and not come down. So let's get started. All right, so hopefully the camera person is good and we're not looking up at the roof when it's supposed to be me, because my mom's actually doing the camera stuff today because Katie's visiting her family, because of course she goes in, you know, the hospital and stuff. So she wanted to go see him, you know, because it'd probably be a while before she'd go out and everything. But anyways, what we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to follow the lines here and come back here, probably on the outside of this, because the motor right here won't be there. So we'll come on the outside of this piece here and probably come to the back of it. And if you look over here, it does dip down, so we want to follow that dip. I'm not worried about the steering because we're not going to be using this steering. This would be so much easier if I didn't have to build it into RC, because then we don't have to worry. We could just basically build it nice and simple, but we have to do it to RC. And from what I'm looking at, I think we can actually take the front end of this off and it lift up, and then we could probably mount it to our subframe or use the front somehow or something like that. But we'll come down, come up, and it will come to right here, and then we can basically bolt. So we have metal runner here, so we can probably bolt onto that, because I'll probably follow that. So basically we're making just a square, and it's going to slope down, and then like another little square. So that's going to be good. So I'm going to get some paper, take some measurements, and cut some C-channel, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully we have enough, and then we're going to come, of course the frame's going to be on here, and then we'll come down and out a little bit and back down. That gives it so our linkage can hook up to it, and I'll run some bars coming across. Simple as that. Hopefully we can make it look pretty. With the C-channel, we might have to cut some notches and stuff. That's why I kind of got the stainless bolts and also the rivets, so it'll look pretty good. And if we want to paint it or something later, we can. So let me get some measurements and we'll get started cutting. Ready? All right, so we got the back measured, not the front half, but the back half. And I'm hoping I have quite enough to do it. I think it added up to be 87 inches. And one of those are 72, so we might have enough to start. I should have got 3, but I didn't. I'll just keep that out. Got my grinder and cutting disc, and we are going to be doing it. It's going to be 14 in the front. You have 2 4-inch, which probably be around 3-inch, but I'd rather have more than less, because you can always cut. You can't add 2. 16 1/4 across the back. So that should be pretty good. So I'm going to start marking everything. I actually bought new markers. There's nothing like starting a project and having new markers, especially because mine are all had it. All right, let's start getting it. Once we do it, we'll cut it. Probably I was going to try to like cut a slit and bend an angle like there. I think we'll just basically cut it and then we'll slice it together, put screws and everything on it. I think that'd be probably our best bet, because I don't want to, you know, get all this and it doesn't work right, or we got to change it and then we have to cut it and once we have bent. So I think it's easier if we just cut each piece at a time and go like there. So we'll measure stuff. make sure to head over to ghostworkshop.com and get you some ghost merch or something like that, because all the funds that go to buy new merch or buying parts for my crappy vehicles, it goes straight to the crappy vehicles so we can build even more crappier vehicles. But anyways, I have everything cut here. I switched it, instead of doing 4 inches each, because I just had a small piece left. Basically, it was that, and it totaled like, I think, 7 5/8, which I was like, well, we're kind of short from being 8 inches, so I just made it 3.5 inches instead of 4, because that's fine, because we can actually angle them in, because that's kind of like how I wanted. So we have everything to build our main portion, and then we'll have to drop down stuff. So I'm hoping we have enough to actually build the small subframe that goes down, because that's going to be the cool part, but we might not, and I'm not running to Royal King today because I don't think they had any more. So hopefully get some, probably have to check Tractor Supply or Lowe's. But we're going to start drilling some holes and everything and bolt some stuff together. I don't know if I want to use, I bought small pack. I don't know if I want to use bolts or rivets. I feel like rivets would be good, but if we have to take it back apart, it's going to be a pain in the booty hole. So I don't know yet. Alright, so kind of got the base of the subframe. This is basically not onto it. Still a little bit rough and everything. I wish I had the ability to weld aluminum. It'd be great, but I don't. So we're doing what we can do. It's really light too, but we're about a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch on each side. Comes up here, we got it going at an angle. I just decided to use bolts because I can take them in and out. I do got to get a little bit smaller ones. I got to get some washers and stuff. So all this is to be taken back off, and we'll probably end up like bedlining it or something, make it all look cool. But I do have this. The next will be building up here, and then we got to come down a little drop down and everything from there. But I think what we'll do is you can get like the strips instead of like a C-channel, and I'll probably go all the way around here and probably rivet that later on and stuff. And I've got to put a couple over here because it does shift a little bit, so I got to put some supports. But we'll end up coming up, the wheel will be here, we'll be here. We might actually make this like a Jeep where it's like stretched or whatever. But I think if we do the wheels and stuff, probably have to come about right here and come back down to about here. We'll do like the, if you come over here, you end up coming about right here and here. So basically follow this, and then we'll have like a little going up or something and go over, and that's where the axle and everything. And we might make a little shock mount or something here because we want to do shocks and stuff. This is going to be a pretty in-depth little project and stuff, but I want to measure the front and stuff and try to get as much as I can. I only got probably about 5 feet of aluminum left, and after that we got to stop. So I want to go ahead and continue and get some more measurements, build the other, and we got to find a way we can connect the lower and top together and be strong. Alright guys, so it is currently the next day. Here's the thing, everything I did yesterday on the power wheels I'm throwing out because it's not how I wanted it, so we're starting from scratch again. But we are actually, tonight at midnight, like I said, we go to the hospital and stuff, so she's like super nervous. I'm excited. But we are going to go pick up my tires for my truck. They came in as freight, and we can go over at the UPS freight at 11 at like, we can go over there at 2 o'clock to pick them up so we can pick them up with old Brutus and everything. And my rims coming tomorrow. My daughter comes tomorrow. It's a great week. But we are going to go to Harbor Freight because we're going to get some, I'm going to get a pipe bender if they have one. And it's like some kind of like aluminum weld rod that you can weld aluminum together. It's like $16. You just put like, you get a little torch. I've got a torch and everything. And you can like weld it like that. You don't have to like MIG or anything. So we are going to get that so we can weld some stuff together. And yeah, so hopefully we can find all that. Probably won't get to do any more in this video, but like I said, that's thrown out. But at least I kind of have no way I won't, because we can bend the pipe and stuff. And we got to go to Royal King to get some pipes. So a little bit busy of a day, but we are going to carry on, and y'all are coming with us. Yeah, I can't wait for these. I wanted to go with 40s, but I couldn't really find none. Like, I could, but then if you go to 40s, they really want to go up to like either a 17-inch rim or a 22 or 24. It was hard to find 20-inch rims because I really didn't want to go too big of a rim. I wanted kind of even, you know, tire and rim. But these are 1550s, so they are like pretty wide. And the rims we're getting, the rims are 14 wide with like a negative 76 offset. So it's going to stick out there really good. I wish I could find one negative 44, but if you go to 14 wide, it kind of goes to like 76, negative 76. So this is what I found. I did some shopping. I got 38s. These aren't really the tires one. Like I said, I did want 40s, but putting 38s on it as soon as we lift it, it's pretty good, because I'll know, like, is 40s going to rub or anything? Because, I mean, we're only doing a 9-inch lift. If we're doing 12-inch or something like that, we'd want 40 or 42s, but 9, I'll see how good these tuck under there. And they're going to be wide. This thing's going to be a monster. I can't wait. And that's why I want the pre-runner fenders, because in West Virginia, tires cannot stick out so far. These are going to stick out far, but when we bring out basically the wide body of the Dodge, we'll be good. I can't wait. This thing's will be a monster. Got them all dirty. Now we got to get new ones. Ridiculous. Alright, that's good. So, got all the... I'll bring in my ugly self there. Got the tires in the garage and everything. Rims will be in the morning. Man, 1550s. Skating on 14 wides on negative 76 offset. Didn't really want it that wide, so I'm probably going to hate it, to be honest. But that's okay, whatever. We can always change it. But we're getting ready to conclude this video. But I went to Harbor Freight and I was carrying a box out. You probably wonder what it was. Well, it was a pipe bender. That should be in aluminum, really good. Like I said, for this, I built that right there. I didn't like how it looked. It just didn't look good. I want it to be really nice and everything, and I'm going to be super picky, especially like when I build stuff for Georgia or whatever. I want it to be perfect, nice, and bad A, really. So I got the pipe bender. I've got the it's in the truck. I bought like I had a torch thing, but I bought another one, and I bought basically it's like aluminum rod or alumina or something like that. It's basically rod. You don't have to use flux or anything, and you can weld bond aluminum together. So that's going to be wonderful, especially when we build like the two frame. I'm just going to use the two frame because I can almost bend the whole entire top of the frame in one piece, and that'd be good. That way we can just put pieces together, basically weld it like that, and we don't have to bolt it or anything. It should look really good. That's what I'm wanting to do. So that will probably be a project coming in a later video, hopefully in the next couple of days or whatever like that. And in the next video, hopefully you'll get to meet my daughter. I'm really excited. She's really excited because we're going tonight. Of course, you're probably going to see this probably a week later. She'll already be here and everything like that because my vlogs are ahead, but we're super excited. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you push that subscribe button. This is Ghost.
And Kate. And Georgia.
And Georgia. And we are out of here. Woo! America.